good evening, our online viewers, and welcome to the official virtual launch of the book Deported into Destiny. Karibuni sana, it's great to have you. We apologize for the delay in coming on live, but here we are now and we're getting right into it. My name is Michelle Malu, and my guest this evening is the author of the amazing book that I like to call A Gold Mine. And the title, again, like I said, Deported into Destiny. We launch it virtually this evening, and I am ecstatic. I am excited, and what more can I say? Welcome, the author, Mwali Muytumbu.
Thank you very much, Michelle.
Karibu sana.
It's a great pleasure being here.
Congratulations.
Wow, we thank God.
You know, people think writing a book is like writing a composition. This is like 57 compositions.
You need to drop some weight if you're going to do it.
Right?
Right.
Oh, wow. Congratulations, yes, my brother.
We thank God.
And wow, I can't wait to hear more about, just what led you here. You know, we all say usiku moja na hii mambo napitia.
Right.
I will write a book, but
Right.
it's usually just light it's light, but
Right.
we love that you have accomplished it.
We thank God.
You are welcome this evening, and we
Yes.
can't wait to hear more about how you ended up with this gold mine.
Right.
So welcome, online viewers, once again. Over to you. Who is Frederick Mwali Muytumbu?
Great. Thank you so much, Michelle, for hosting me
Karibu.
and the entire team. First, I need to thank God for
Amen.
it is a dream. Just imagine I'm here talking about this.
Yes, finally.
It started like a dream, a
Yes.
thought, but see, it is manifesting.
Absolutely.
So we thank God.
Amen.
So first of all, I thank God. I thank everyone who's been able to help me to get to this place.
Amen.
So
Shout out to you all.
yes, you're too many to mention.
I'm sure.
Right. So, Michelle, as you said, my name is Mwali Muytumbu, and I'm so excited for this day.
Yeah.
And by definition, I try to stay away from titles unless I'm looking for money.
Then they are very necessary at that
Right.
point.
So I like to introduce myself as a child to my parents,
Wow.
both now deceased.
Yeah.
I honor them. And second to that, I'm a sibling to many.
Okay.
And
Shout out to you all.
right, I'm also a husband.
Great.
And I am a father.
Amen.
And but more importantly, my best introduction is I'm a child of God,
Love it.
and hopefully soon to be a son of God.
Come on. I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Wow. So tell us what you are currently doing. Like you said, you have lots of titles. You have done lots of things.
Right.
What are you currently doing?
Currently, I'm an international sales
Wow.
and training expert.
Oh, wow.
And my core focus
Okay.
is helping brands and manufacturers and retailers, entrepreneurs,
Yes.
traders
Yes.
to 10x their income, their businesses, and their lives.
Amazing.
So we do that through training,
Yes,
coaching,
yes.
and different platforms.
Amazing.
So I'm also the founder and CEO of Mwali Global
Okay.
and Mwali International Limited,
Okay.
registered here in Kenya.
Yes.
And we have 12 streams. We call them the rivers of living water.
Oh.
So we have 12
Yes.
streams of living water. Thanks
Amazing.
to God. Yes.
Amazing. Wow. It must have taken quite a bit of refining to get to this level of what should I call it, mastery.
Right,
And
right.
I think that is what you showcase through the book.
Yes.
Yeah, just a preparation in your journey towards what you are currently
Right,
doing.
right.
We love it. So for our viewers, brands listening, entrepreneurs,
Right.
there's a resource here, a gold mine.
Right.
So, and details on how to get in touch with the Mwali in the book, and we'll further interact as we proceed.
Right.
So, deported into destiny. The word deportation makes us shake in our boots.
I know.
How, why, when, where?
Awesome. So it's been 25 years.
Okay,
I know there's more deportation happening right now.
I'm sure.
And part of the reason why this need to
Yeah,
write
yes.
has also been contributed by why it is currently happening globally.
Oh, wow. Okay.
However, for myself, 2001, January 25th, if not 26th, I was on my way back to the US.
I'm sure you'll never forget that date.
I needed a book. to make it a monument.
Yes.
So 2001 January,
Yeah.
I was on my way back
Yeah.
since I was in college at the time
Okay.
in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
And I'd left Dallas
Right.
for just a month
Right.
to attend my late mother's funeral in
Okay.
Barrio.
Oh,
So
no.
I did that. I left December, came home,
Okay.
did the burial.
Right.
But then on my way back,
Yeah.
arrival at the airport,
Okay.
at check-in,
Yeah.
international arrivals,
Okay.
I was in the process of being processed to get in the country.
Yeah.
I was stopped in the process. This gentleman at the immigration says, unfortunately, I'm not able to let you in.
Oh.
Shock on me
Extremely shocking.
because I'm in class, I'm in session, I'm attending class.
So it was totally unexpected.
If I knew I'll be deported, I wouldn't have left the US in the first place, right? I could have said, okay, let me get my things straight. I
Yeah.
can always attend mom's grave
Yeah,
some other
later,
time.
come and pay your
But
respects.
yes, but so I knew all my things are okay.
Oh gosh.
Done no crime, been in school,
Yeah.
obeyed everything I needed to obey.
Yes.
But according to him, I had a 5-year visa,
Okay.
which had not expired yet.
Right.
Because it was given 1997, so it was due to expire 2002, I think, 2001.
Yeah.
So it claims
Yeah.
that I'm out of status. I think that is the immigration terminology.
Okay.
You are out of status, even though you have a valid, an expired visa.
Okay.
Does not mean necessarily it is valid anymore
I get
if you're
you.
out of status.
Yes.
So the thing was, the college that had given me what we call the I-20,
Right.
which is your international student
Yes, visa.
admission, I'd attended it.
Okay.
But then midway 2000,
Yeah.
I'd opted summer, just like 6 months prior to my travel.
Okay.
I'd opted to move from East Texas, from this college, to another college.
All right.
Since I felt what I wanted to pursue further was probably not in the previous
Available
college.
there. Yes.
I wanted to go
To the other
to
school.
the other college.
Yeah.
Plus, I love the city life, so I felt I needed to transfer to
Okay,
Dallas.
okay.
However, in the process,
Yeah.
I was allowed to start attending classes, but then there's a checkbox that you need to meet.
Okay.
So I was in the process of this
So it
when
was
I left
pending.
the country.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was pending.
pending, yeah. Okay.
So ability to demonstrate financial capacity.
Okay.
So I left that pending. I'm like, I'm already in class
Yeah.
and I'm paying. I have
Yes.
receipts.
Yeah.
So
we'll tick that box
yeah,
later.
I don't need to prove that.
Yeah.
Just to that will not stop me from attending my mom's burial.
If you ask me, it's such an oversight. It's such a small thing that you would not expect would result in what it ended up resulting into.
I think Bishop Jakes is famously known of saying
Yeah.
ships don't sink because of the water outside.
Right.
It's the small hole that.
That little leak.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so I traveled out and came back.
Yeah.
And I'm told, due to this transfer that is pending, you're out of status. However, right at the airport, I give this guy the business card of school.
Yeah.
So,
Call
school.
them. Yeah.
Call school.
Confidently, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
he calls.
Yeah.
I could hear the
Right.
lady defending, no, he's in school, yada, yada. But he said
Didn't
no.
pass.
So that night, I'm sent to an external holding facility.
Is it like a cell?
Yes, it is a cell.
Oh gosh.
And I'm held with other gentlemen there for the overnight. And I'm told, Moni, you'll have to come, process you further to make a determination.
Okay.
So that happens. I go
Did
through
you
the
sleep
night.
that night?
One of the most interesting, unforgettable nights of my life, because we had a discussion. One of these guys who had also been held from moving further into the country was an Englishman who had married an American but had run away on holiday to Mexico, and he had another wife there and another wife in the States.
Oh wow.
And neither knew.
Oh wow.
So when the American wife found out,
she revoked the thing.
no, she called
Called them.
the immigration.
Wow.
And this is how he was stopped.
Oh wow.
The other gentleman was a Filipino, and they were being smuggled into the US through a container full of tomatoes. According to him, his colleagues didn't make it alive. he made it. You could see the trauma.
Oh my God.
So for me, the night was interesting, other than the physical cell,
Yeah.
was the fact that when I explained to them, because we were sharing, hey, what are you in here for?
Interesting conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
So for me, when I share my story,
Yeah.
this Englishman,
Yes.
that's how I decided, because I was then given an option. You are to be given an option. Either you're held further in the American cells as your case, because it has to go through a judge.
Yeah, it needs to be processed.
Due to the American system, and
Right.
it functions to that capacity at
Yes,
the time,
yes.
that you'll be taken through a court of law
Yeah.
to be given a fair hearing.
Yes.
Or you can opt to go to the next flight, go back home.
Okay.
So that night, this Englishman tells me, if you are sent to those cells,
Right.
they call them downtown, it will make this place we are in look like the Buckingham Palace.
Oh wow.
That did it.
Okay. Yeah, like take me home right now.
Because I said,
Yeah.
as the American said, I was not going to pick soap for no nigger.
Where?
Yeah.
Right.
Because
Right.
that's what was the implication
Yes,
from him.
yeah.
If you go there,
Oh,
be
no.
ready to pick
Oh,
soap
no.
for
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
So I
Oh,
said,
no. No.
No one has chased me
Yes,
from Kenya.
exactly.
I will go home.
Niko na watu wetu.
Yep.
Absolutely. I love it.
So at the immigration following day, we are picked, brought back. You're cuffed, legs and hands.
Had you ever experienced a cell before, or
Never.
that kind of scenario?
Why would I even meet a police in the first place? For what?
Wow.
I mean, unless the police has something on me. Law-abiding and still fairly young to,
Must have been so
other than, of
traumatizing.
course, other than the traffic during your college years,
Which
the
is
police
minor.
will stop you
Yeah.
for,
Minor
overspeeding.
traffic offenses.
That's normal for everyone,
Absolutely.
rich, poor, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter as long as you're overspeeding.
Absolutely.
But crime
No.
or something like that
No.
that necessitates handcuffs on your
Handcuffs.
hands, never.
It's really
Never
traumatizing,
imagine.
actually. Even
Right.
just to watch someone go through
Right.
that, it's like your rights are being taken away from you.
For me, I'm still in the face of, Mom, I just lost my mother.
Yeah.
Do you people even have a shred of empathy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're finding them unfair,
Right,
unjust.
right. Yeah. Plus, I'm putting God in the mix. Like
Why is this happening to me?
at that time, now I have more reverence, but at the time, the uncle,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah.
What have I done wrong?
So you get on the flight and you're back home.
Before I get in the flight, I'm brought back into the cell the next morning for further.
Okay.
I was so immature and inexperienced to understand that these people had an obligation to put you through a just process before they can make a declaration.
Wow.
But they were smart enough to deduce you are ignorant of these,
Yes.
so they can manipulate the space to their advantage.
Wow.
So because if it was someone else, they could have said, I want to see a lawyer.
Yeah. Right
I will not
away.
move without seeing a
Yes.
lawyer.
Oh,
And if you're
wow.
going to deport me against my will,
Yeah.
then you are going to be held liable.
Thank God for the series we watch. Now we know.
Now we know. Now we
Ask
know.
for a
I mean,
lawyer.
the Gen Z is now more exposed.
Oh,
That's why you
absolutely.
see there's little things you can do to a Gen Z.
Absolutely.
Back in the day, we didn't have that kind of exposure
Yeah.
as much as you in the States.
Yes.
But we didn't. I at least didn't have that. Plus,
Yeah.
you are walking in shock.
Yeah.
It's not like you've been prepared. You're gonna face
Not
it.
at
No.
all,
You're
yeah.
walking in shock.
Yes.
And then further shock.
Yeah.
Hey, you're like, okay.
Yeah, you're almost like a zombie.
Yeah. In
things are
fact,
just-
for me, I went zombie mode.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever been in a situation you're fighting with someone? Then you're like, you know what? I'm not even gonna fight. Because if I fight, it may end ugly.
I know. Yeah. So things are just happening to you and you're almost non-responsive.
Yes.
I get that.
I went into shock mode.
Yeah. And that's a trauma response
And the
as well.
funny thing, people assume you're okay because you're not reacting.
And that's actually
imploding.
so far from the truth.
Yeah, there's people who explode.
Yeah.
Then I guess
There's
for me, I was imploding.
Imploding.
I said, okay, I'm
That's
okay
a
with
lot
that.
for a 24-year-old.
If you ask me, it's more dangerous for someone who implodes.
Absolutely.
Because when you explode,
Yeah.
it's like
There's an
it's
outlet.
like you've excreted whatever
Yes,
is messing
yes,
you.
yes, yes.
But if you implode,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna park this. I'm just gonna keep loading this gun.
And then
Bring
one
it.
day-
Yep, it's gonna blow in your face.
Wow. Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so now on the plane back home.
Yep,
Yeah?
yep.
And you land in Kenya.
So no, I had done, I think it was 12 hours.
Okay.
To Gatwick or Gatwick Airport,
All right.
one of the two.
Okay.
Or Heathrow, I can't remember which.
Okay.
You've stayed there 12 hours.
Yes.
Another 12 hours
Right.
before you get to Texas.
Yes.
Now, at the time, already I'm so jet lagged.
Yeah.
Plus, just coming from home, those emotions
Yeah.
I'm carrying.
Yeah.
I spend in a cell, and immediately I'm thrown. If you're a pilot, you're used to this system.
Yes,
but
but
for
an
me, I'm
average
not used.
person.
Yeah. So
Are you eating ama hata mnashindwa kukula?
I was not.
I can imagine.
Going, I was eating.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Coming, I was not eating.
Going back, you actually
Yes.
probably excited to get back to your routine.
Yes.
Despite the, you
Yes.
know, pain of losing
Right,
mom.
right.
But I'm just imagining, you know, can you even eat in such a
I can't.
situation?
I'm processing.
Yeah.
You can't reach home and tell them, "Hey guys, this is happening."
No.
I think I told there's a girl I was dating at the time.
Okay, tell us more.
So I tell her, call home, call my people,
Yeah.
tell them Fred is coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell them
Yeah.
I've not been able to cross over.
Just prepare them.
I'd carried things like, you know, what Kenyans will have to carry.
yes,
So those I
unga
gave them
ugali
and
and-
say, you guys use this. But
Were people still taking sausages then?
yes.
Okay.
Yes. I can't remember if I carry sausage, but at least I know
Unga,
unga,
definitely,
chilies, all
yes.
those kind
Ooh,
of
Kenyan tea, a
chapo.
must,
Yeah.
yes.
So those I carried.
Okay.
And yeah, so back in the flight, stopped over again in UK, 12 hours. I think one or two security officers like, you are here. Yep, it's me. I'm on my way down. So, but on my way back, you are partly handcuffed and you're being handed to immigration. So you're not just a free agent.
Yeah.
Plus,
Yeah.
in the flight,
Yeah.
you have to board last
Okay.
or board first. Either, I can't remember. You're on board with everyone. You know the way you're used and you assume just climbing your flight with your bag is no. There are people who are handcuffed and you're sent right to the toilet and possibly there's security around you and even the air hostess, you can see them too.
And it's like, what are you even gonna do? You're not even a criminal. Like,
To me, it was
well-
a movie. It was like a movie. Like, what the heck? And everyone coming to the loo is looking at you. and
like, huyu amefanya.
12 hours, eh? They are looking like, this one must be drugs or something.
So humiliating.
Yes.
My goodness. So you get here. At what point do they take the handcuffs off?
I think it's JKI. Can't remember. So the moment I reached JKI, I come off and I just kissed the ground.
Really?
I was happy to be
To be.
home. I was happy. It takes certain situation to appreciate your
Appreciate home.
homeland.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That I was walking free. That was like, Yeah.
After the last almost, is it maybe 72 hours?
yes.
Wow.
And
that
of course, now you're processing mom and you're processing this. So you have like two traumatic situations packed in one.
goodness.
Yep.
Who picks you at the airport?
My siblings.
Okay.
Because even some of the people who came to see me off had not necessarily like, you know, the way in Kenya or Africa, you know, when you, back in the day, especially, these days flying is like Ubering.
yes.
Back in the day,
In fact,
it was...
nowadays you just have people catch an Uber.
Eh.
Hii drama ya dropping someone in is
Yes,
like,
bana,
you know.
wenda hapa tu,
Hapa tu,
hapa
and-
US end. Yeah,
Yes,
back in the day,
yeah.
some people want to hear your voice for even 10 years.
yeah, that's
you
true.
know?
That's true.
So
Yeah.
people could not hear your voice, and then you write a letter maybe 3 months before they get it.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah. So
How things have changed.
yeah. So anyway, I arrived. I think it was my siblings,
Okay.
a couple of my relatives picked me.
Are you still imploding? Did you cry? Did you break down? Maybe seeing your people?
I think when I got the news about my mother's passing,
Oh yeah.
I had cried too much, and I was in zombie mode.
Wow.
And later on, maybe we'll talk about it. Part of it in the book
Okay, great.
was
Buy the book, guys. Get the book.
I was-
Juicy details are in the book.
I was like, do you know, like in the movies, the way they hook what is called like the explosives, especially
Yeah.
the military
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
I was like that wire. If you just strip me, volcano.
Oh wow.
It was a volcano that was gonna come out.
This is trauma of deportation over trauma or above or in addition
It's
to
trauma of deportation,
Yeah.
trauma of
Of
mom,
losing mom.
trauma of my life just changed. You know, the way you left home this morning, that's how I left my house in the States. So just the way you live like that, forget the thing.
Yeah.
There's a psychological connection
Yeah.
with this space, with your space of comfort.
Absolutely.
You have class going
Yes.
on, you have college going
Yeah.
on, you have paid tuition, you have work, employment. You've not even told those people, I won't be coming more. What are they thinking about you?
And then your life just changes in a moment, in an
Just like
instant.
that. I mean, it's just like, I mean, of course, definitely like for mom, she went through a road accident, that stuff, but that's just how life can switch on you.
Wow.
From nowhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, that is a lot for a 24-year-old.
Yes.
My goodness. So your siblings pick you and then you go where?
So of course, my sister was staying around Nairobi in South Sea.
Okay.
So of course, and my brother, we were just neighbors.
Yeah.
So for the next 1 year, I crashed on my brother's couch.
Wow.
Left cars and everything in the States.
Uncle wa US.
Yes,
Brother
uncle-
wa US.
yes.
Sasa uko hapa.
Yes.
On a couch.
Kamekuramba.
Yeah. I can only imagine.
Yes.
So you crash and then what? How are you processing?
Well, for me, it was more of, I'm confident.
Okay.
The immigration
Because of course
team.
the process is ongoing.
Yes.
Okay.
They just made a mistake.
Yes.
And they told me, go to the US Embassy in Nairobi.
Yes.
And sort your mess.
Yes.
Then come back.
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah.
That's my life focuses on this one thing.
Okay.
I thought it's something for a week.
Yeah.
Not knowing that back and back interviews for the US embassies will be even 3 months apart. So you go, you get a hearing, say, okay, so we've had you, we're going to do whatever, we're going to give you another interview.
Okay.
So you go March, next interview is in June. So a year is going to elapse.
Easily pass
Yes.
by. Yeah.
So I go back,
Yes.
and then they tell me, finally they tell me, unfortunately, we are not able to reinstate your previous school visa.
Okay.
You're going to have to get a new admission letter from this college where you're now studying.
Yeah.
So that they can do what? We can process you afresh.
Okay.
Which I do. I'm sent for all the information. School was very cooperative.
Right.
I even get someone to cover for me in
Okay.
terms of the financial needs.
Oh, great.
But do you know what? By the time I'm given an appointment, I think towards September or something. But then 9/11 happens, and I believe God wanted me watching. I was in the living room watching. I think it was KTN
Okay.
at the time.
Right.
And then they interrupted it with breaking news from CNN.
Okay.
And so I am watching as the second plane hits the trade towers. The
What's
twin
going
towers.
through your mind?
For me, it hits different
Yeah.
because I am from back south in the States where the racial sensitivity is very high, and there's this perception of these people don't want black people,
Yes.
yada, yada, yada.
Yes.
To me, this crash means your move to the States is crushed.
Wow.
And so following like a couple weeks later, I just pick everything, my visa, everything. I put them in a bag. I shoved them, never looked at them for over a decade.
You just close that chapter.
I just numbed. I just numbed my mind. Because I said, this is too much process. If I continue, whatever you focus on grows.
This will take a toll on me.
So I say, if I keep focusing on this, I don't like where it's going.
Yeah. It's taking you to a dark place.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what happens is, this is 9/11 September,
Yeah.
and then mom's first memorial is coming in December.
Okay.
So again, towards the memorial,
Yes.
again, there's so much emotion still happening. I go to the memorial. I'm focusing where we started.
Yeah.
And mom is the one who started this whole journey of moving me to the States for college.
Oh, wow.
So the emotions are high. I'm not the only one who's lost. My siblings, some relatives who might have been close to mom, and everyone who was like, it was a trajectory. You go to primary, you go to high school.
Yeah.
If you get a US visa, like someone says, it's next to heaven.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So for me, it's a big crush.
Yeah.
So I have to process. Plus, I've not even, yes, I'm in Kenya, but I've not acclimatized back into the system.
Did you come with an accent?
a stud,
Allah.
an accent.
Tattoos?
Just about to get a tattoo. Interesting.
Wow.
My move from East Texas to Dallas
Yeah.
was so that I can switch and move to Hollywood. So
What do you mean?
my game plan,
This just gets more and more juicy.
I wanted to move into Hollywood,
Wait.
not necessarily in front of the screen,
Right. Just do something
just
within.
to be in that space.
My goodness. Then your body would have been a canvas of tattoos.
I think in Texas, it was either you're getting an eagle, an American eagle, or mostly an American eagle.
Okay.
What is it called? An octopus? Not an octopus. One of those animals.
Scorpion.
A scorpion. Yes, a scorpion or a dragon.
Wait.
And so I was headed that direction.
Wow.
And looking back,
Yeah.
I am extremely thankful.
Thankful that you did
Because
it.
when I peer
Yeah.
down into Hollywood,
Yes.
not everyone, but for me,
Yeah.
my motivations were not right.
Were not right,
Yes.
yeah.
So I thank God that it didn't materialize.
Yeah, and truly some things we want for ourselves, just an encouragement to our viewers. Sometimes you think this is what is best for me, but when it doesn't work out, imagine ultimately that there is a reason.
Right.
There's a reason. And when
Right.
you hold on to that faith,
Right.
then you take it as it comes, as hard as it may be to process some of these things.
Right.
Wow, this is quite a story.
Right.
Quite a story. So yeah, so we're at this point where now you are. Did you have feelings of just connected to your grief and mourning mom? Did you feel like mom uliniwacha? Perhaps if you had still been here, we could have navigated this thing. Just because she was such a crucial part
Right.
of your journey, and
Right.
you make it sound like she was truly a backbone in this entire process.
Right.
So I'm sure that complicated your loss and grief process. Tell us a bit about that.
I think some of these things and a lot of these days, like maybe we were chatting earlier, back in the day, we didn't use words such as trauma,
No.
grief,
No.
depression,
No.
mental health.
Yes.
So you didn't even know you were going through those kinds of
Not
things.
at all.
Yeah? So for me, it took me over a decade to understand the power of a strong pillar in your life.
Wow.
Especially if you're coming from both parents in a home,
Yeah.
you can take a lot for granted.
Yeah.
Not that everyone from a both parent has it okay, but I'm just saying you have no clue if you have a good parent in your life what that means. It takes you being exposed and knowing that if this person was here, things that are unknown to you
Yeah.
could be happening to your favor.
Yes.
Just a phone call here,
Yes.
a meeting there.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
for you it's just here's the passport,
Yeah, can
here's
you
the
imagine?
visa,
That
you know,
easy.
here's
Yeah.
the I-20.
Wow.
You have no idea what it's costing someone
Right.
to put those things in front of you.
Wow.
You understand?
Wow.
So for me, definitely, yes, I look back until now
Yeah.
for both my parents,
Yeah.
even my sister was gone.
Yeah.
I say, oh my God, I took a lot of for granted.
Yeah.
I took a lot for granted.
Absolutely.
And that's why I'm more cautious. So yes, definitely, I look back
Yeah.
and I was like, man, if mom was here,
Yeah.
not just that, a lot
Yeah.
could be
Would have gone
different.
differently.
Yes, a lot could be. Even my choices until today
Yeah.
could have had someone looking at my blind spots
Yeah.
and guiding me.
Wow.
Right.
That's a reminder to us viewers to cherish the people who are pillars for you,
Right.
people who've got your back, irrespective of what you're going through. Those people who give you wisdom, guidance.
Right.
I think we are learning here, and I'm just led to say that to us out there. Cherish those people who are guiding and helping you in whatever way or form. You
Right.
know. So now we are here. We are still on the couch.
Yes.
Okay. How are our days? Are we still, because we have not cried, women, even when we go through things,
Yes.
we're on the couch and we will cry and we are trying to process,
Right.
at least most of us. What's happening? How are your days? Do you have like a job that you're shikiliaing? Ama you're still in your head? What's happening?
I think for me, lesson learned.
Yeah.
Recently in the papers I shared, don't stay long in this. Whatever you do, no matter what it is, don't stay long in that mourning season. if I just come and by the grace of God and wisdom and maybe listening to counsel, this process could have been very short and we could have moved. Definitely, whichever way, I like to say God is like, no, let me switch it. The Google Drive map in your vehicle, the navigation system is like God. Because even if you miss your turn,
He redirects you.
Yes.
I love that.
So just because I was taking wrong turns did not limit God.
Not at all.
He
And
can
it would
take
never.
any ingredients and still make it for good. It doesn't matter what it is, right?
As Gen Zs would say, clock it.
Yeah. So I feel he could still, had I been yielding enough, the process could have been shorter.
Shorter, easier, maybe.
But since I wanted the long haul, he said, okay, I have all the time. So what it is 2021, my mind was so focused in, I need to go back to college.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to go back to school.
Right.
And I need to go back to my space.
Okay.
You are in Kenya.
Yeah.
I hear you. But I need to move, you know? So I think...
This is not for me, guys.
Yeah. So for me, it was that desire.
Yeah,
I am in pursuit of a dream. This is just a dent. So I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But those who are wise say if you're in a hole, the best thing to do is to stop digging anymore.
Yeah.
But I guess I kept digging.
Yeah.
So 2021, a normal day would mean wake up and focus on what is it the embassy needs next,
Right.
and try to do that.
Okay.
Now, slowly, because you're also coming from the States and you're looking for, you're 24, 25 years old,
Yeah.
so the party happy guys,
Yes.
so that's what you're doing.
Naturally.
So you're not just club hopping, you're home hopping,
Wow.
looking for the next
Sherehe.
high,
Sherehe.
party after party. Party
Sheria.
after party.
Okay,
We
okay.
lived for Friday,
I
Saturday,
can
Sunday.
imagine.
When you guys are going to work,
Yeah.
we have to sleep.
You and your nice studs.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my plaited hair.
What?
And my cussing tongue.
Looking like an American rapper.
The real nigga.
Whoa.
Right,
Okay,
right,
okay,
right,
okay.
right.
So it was Sherehe for how long?
I think 2021.
Okay.
But as we toured down into 2021 to
Right.
go for Mom's memorial,
Yes.
I think a wake-up call
Oh.
to remind you.
Yeah.
It kept reminding me, one, of course, Jesus died for us, but then Jesus gave you Mom
Yeah.
to help you
Yeah.
move somewhere.
Yeah.
And do you have to, again, piss on Mom's grave and just throw your life away?
Wow.
You understand? And at that time, I watched a friend of mine gave me, back in the day, was a VHS tape
Wait.
written, Nothing Just Happens.
Gen Zs, do you know anything about VHS?
Yeah, VHS. Back in the day.
Yeah.
So I go, it was video, now DVD, now more
Yes.
digital.
Yes.
So I go plug it in. I listen to this gentleman who I just watched the night I was given news that my mom had passed. I'd watched him for the first time on the couch. And I threw my glass of red wine, smashed it on the screen. I mean, this is one of those things, Michelle, you know, when you tell someone, they'll be like, nigga, you need to wake up. I smashed the red wine on the screen. And it was Christmas, winter, back in the States, and there's a thunderstorm, and there's a blackout. I also cringe, like, you know, it's like, was it the impact of the glass that just triggered the lightning? I'm in the process of rage because I've just hung up being told. So again, I see this guy in this VHS a year later, and he's playing this the sermon. Nothing just happens.
Okay.
And so
Wow.
that is 2021. That wakes me up. Remember, all my childhood for the last 24 years,
Right.
Mom was a devout Catholic.
Okay.
Raised me as a Catholic.
Okay.
I mean, the whole shebang.
Okay.
I done it.
Yeah.
Rosary. This way. We could go. If you start from here, I'll tell you everything. Hail Mary. I'll do all that for you.
Yeah.
And so she had grew me through that.
Okay.
So this was a transition. When I hear a sermon such as TD Jakes,
Right.
nothing just happens.
Happens,
A departure. I'd never been in any other church or denomination setting or religious setting other
Right.
than the Catholic.
The Catholic Church.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe of course in college during the what do they call it? Those chapels or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, they bring different speakers, but
Yeah.
it's because it's part of school.
Well, yeah.
It's not you.
Most people would do it to tick a box, you
Yes.
know, but you are more accustomed to the
Yes,
Catholic way
Catholic
of doing
faith,
things.
deeply.
Okay. All right.
Deeply. Until now, when I hear
I
Catholic,
didn't even know that.
a Catholic song,
Yeah.
the first thing that comes in my mind
Yeah.
is my mom.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how much
Oh,
devout.
wow.
So by the time I'm watching this movie, it says nothing just happens. So that is one. So I'm talking about this. What woke me up is that movie.
Yeah.
But at the same time, a friend of mine, childhood friend, is coming back from the States.
Okay.
I say, hey, I'm coming home. We were in college together.
Okay.
Nursery, childhood friend.
Wow.
I'm coming. I have some equipment, IT things. So we set up
Yeah.
2022. Just long story short.
Yeah.
All the information in the book. We
Yes.
set up
Get the book, guys.
IT and an entertainment. What's it called? Business.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
during the day,
Yeah.
we are doing the IT stuff.
At
During
night,
the night,
supporting Shere with
Shere.
the entertainment.
Shere. It was so deep.
Yeah.
Every barmaid and barman in majority of the most places, Carnival, F2, F1, all
What
those
they
places.
knew you, they had you on speed dial.
Na leo umechelewa.
You were a patron. A patron.
Yeah, yeah. So, as we were speaking earlier, you don't know that you're doing this to numb
Not
pain.
at all. In fact, you feel so cool and
Yes.
on vogue. You feel so trendy. But you don't realize that this is self-destructing.
You're running.
Wow.
But there's a song I sing all the time that by Bob Marley. You're running and you're running and you're running away, but you can't run away from yourself.
You absolutely cannot. You absolutely cannot.
Yeah. So the book just talks about that
Yeah.
part of the deportation,
Right.
this crash landing,
Right.
and then the 9/11 happens. Then 2022. Now it is sinking in
Yeah.
that
This is my reality.
nigga,
Yeah.
you're back to ground zero.
254.
Ground zero.
Yeah.
Now I need to figure my way back out of this hole
Okay.
without your support system,
Yeah.
without the idols, whether it's USA or
Yeah.
Visa that you
Yeah.
had created.
Yeah.
Now you need to, as the prodigal son,
Yeah,
come back to your
home.
senses.
And kudos to you for picking up yourself from that point.
Right.
Because just speaking to anyone out there going through a difficult time, it's not easy to pick yourself up when you feel like you have lost everything. It literally feels like the ground has been shifted from beneath your feet, right?
I forgot to tell you, when I came from the States with, maybe, of course, you travel with your clothes.
Yeah.
Just, I'm there for about a month.
Yes.
So I gave away all my clothes.
Right.
Right? I gave
Right.
my friends, relatives,
Yes.
this for you. So I remained with only
What
what I
you were
had,
wearing.
knowing I'll land in the States, and that's it. And of course, I remained with what I thought was most ideal for me. I mean, long story, how much I was spending on clothes at the time. So
The American rapper attire must have been
I
like a jumper or a big t-shirt. and-
leather
Oh.
and boots
Oh.
and all that.
My goodness. Texas all the way.
Yes. So what hap-
Southern.
yeah. So what happened is, it's just a God moment for me.
Yeah.
That when I arrived, one of the evenings in
Right.
2022, when we were doing the DJ thing,
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend. And so one night I'm trying to see her home,
Yeah.
and her bag,
It's
someone snatches the
snatched.
bag.
Oh.
So being the macho man I am, I tried to rescue the situation. But I think it's Koja Mosque right
Right
around there.
about
Back in the
there.
day, we didn't have the lights we have now.
Okay.
As I'm going there, long story short, I'm accosted and I am attacked. I am mugged. Not the wallet. They pulled the trouser right, the leather pants right off me.
What?
My feet are in the air.
Oh my goodness.
Those boots, because they had seen them.
Oh.
The boots, the leather,
The leather jacket,
watch,
the pants.
everything. It was easy to identify.
Oh,
me.
I'm sure that's a very unique dress code.
So I crossed the road, walking on 3 if you have discernment.
Oh my goodness.
At night in my underwear on Moy Avenue. And I am being woken up by God. Do I now have your attention, friend? I walk home. I know some guys, they contribute some money for me there. I buy an oversized trouser. Walk home all the way from CBD to the Matatu.
My goodness.
Barefoot. I arrive home. It was June, I think. There was a World Cup at the time,
Okay.
two or something, Africa Cup or World Cup. There was some move. So I enter in the house. I find my brothers and some cousins there watching soccer. Tell these guys, I've been mugged. This guy's watching. So wait, talk, Ambele, move. I just
one
walk in the room and kept it to myself. Until this day, many people don't know what happened that day. But for me, it was, that encounter of being brought down to borderline naked.
My goodness.
Nothing on me at that time. I used to walk with my passport, so they stole the passport
Oh.
and the visa. Yeah. So I have no ID. I have no documents in Kenya. I have no clothes. I have nothing. So then God says, okay,
Let's
you're
start
good to
afresh.
start.
Let's
You're
start
good to
afresh.
start. I want you to start like this.
Yeah. The
Not-
only way to go now is up.
Not mentally, but not physically,
Yeah.
but mentally and spiritually.
That was rock bottom,
That was rock bottom.
right?
Naked. No name, no nothing. You couldn't track anything associated to me other than my relatives.
My God.
Didn't have a bed, didn't have clothes, didn't have nothing.
You know, that's crazy that the literal clothes on your body.
That was taken away.
If anyone out there feels like they're in a similar space,
Yeah,
stay tuned because this story turns around and so will yours.
right.
So, wow. So that's God saying, hey, guy, wake up.
Right,
We need to move.
right,
Destiny is calling.
right.
What do we do next?
I think that was a great shake-up for me.
I'm sure.
And we were doing, long story, we were doing mobile disc and the party.
Right.
I knew there was a wake-up call from God. This is not,
Where you need
because
to be.
I'd blamed God for my mother and the deportation. Because to me, we had a tripartite arrangement during the processing.
Okay.
Me, mother, and God.
Okay.
So it's one of those, okay, God, I'm going to the States.
Yeah.
You're going to take care of mom, right? So to me, you failed, right? So there was that anger also towards God. You failed me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not only have you failed me, you have added sorrow upon my wounds. You understand?
Wow.
And so I'm in this space processing now. And I think he needed both to use the deportation, he needed to use the loss of mom, and he needed to use this thrashing of bringing you down to your senses
Yeah.
so I could wake up.
Wow.
Because I guess also being among the, in your family, you're among the last ones,
Yeah.
you can be spoiled.
You can
you,
be.
You
You
take
can
a
be.
lot for granted. Because
Absolutely.
if something happens, I have this sister and this sister and
Yeah.
that brother and that brother
Yeah.
and dad and uncle and auntie.
Yes.
But God is trying to shuts you in.
And you know when God wants to get your attention, He will.
He has a trillion ways to do it.
And the best thing to do is literally just surrender.
Yes.
As soon as you can.
Yes.
Let Him cook. Let Him do Him.
I think for me, I was running.
Right?
I was running, not just running. It was God. I got this.
Yeah.
I got it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. You go take care of Somali, Iraq. I got it.
There are bigger issues in the world. God.
Yeah, go sort out what's going on in the States. I have this. I'll fix it. And for many years,
Yeah.
I tried to fix it.
You know the scripture, God resists the proud and gives grace to the humble, is coming to my mind because it's all a function of pride.
For me, it took me 10 years.
Yeah.
Because towards after 10 years in this journey,
Right.
it took a pastor to come home and pray and tell me that I sense pride. And I feel
Through
like,
all this, it never hit you.
for me, I had a different description
Of
and
what
definition of
pride
what pride is.
right.
Because for me, if someone needs help here,
Yeah,
I'll be among the
I'll help
first
you.
person to throw myself to that.
And you don't brag, you're not
I don't
arrogant.
brag. I don't even want anybody
So
to know about it.
That's the thing about pride. It's
Yeah,
so hidden.
Yep. So you don't know you're riding on pride, and it's the wicked one is you involve God in I'm doing this for God,
Yeah.
and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And also, you are doing it not necessarily for approval, but inside you
Yeah.
have a self-righteous
Yes.
composition.
Yes.
you know, you have a self-righteous.
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm good. If people are down, I sort them out, you know. And
I'm the American guy.
yes,
You know,
I saw
that's
them.
all. Yeah.
So that pastor came. I was so surprised. Towards end of 2010,
Wow.
2010 to 2020, there's one theme God dealt with me: pride.
He crushed you.
Pride.
Yeah.
You need to get rid
Rid
of
of.
pride and humble yourself.
Wow.
Otherwise, I have all time.
Yeah.
I can take you through different deportations
Right.
that you know not of,
Wow.
if you want to.
And having been there, you're like me. Siri, I'm not doing this class.
I think the worst thing is, of course, when I came back, gave my life to Christ. But
Yeah.
yeah, you can have given your life to Christ,
But
still you're walking in pride.
Yeah.
In fact, now it goes to another very demonic
level
of pride.
because I believe salvation is actually just the beginning,
Yes.
you know, of these things being stripped away from us, right?
Right.
So then you begin to sort of see yourself,
Yes.
you know, and those things begin to be revealed.
Right.
And now you're journeying with the Lord.
Right.
And how is that going?
Well, I'm serving in church, but
Uh-huh.
to be honest, I'm not what we can call all in.
Okay.
No, gifts and talents, I'll give you. Whether I'm doing DJing in the club or in church, doesn't matter. It's a gift. It's God gave it to me.
Yeah.
I flow with it.
Yes.
There's a fish in the water, a fish in the tank. He will swim. It doesn't really matter.
I get that.
But my heart is not
You're still
wholly,
disconnected a bit.
wholly given to God.
Wow.
You understand?
Okay.
So you're in clubbing, you're in church,
Yeah.
serving, doing
Yeah.
all things. You know how to play the church space.
Yes.
But after that,
Yeah.
you remove your hat,
Yeah.
put your club hat on,
Yeah.
let's go clubbing.
Wow.
And do everything as pertain clubbing.
Okay.
So that was for a long time.
Okay.
Until when, I guess, 2010,
Yeah.
when I went for my mom's 10th anniversary.
Anniversary,
Again,
okay.
another wake-up call.
Wow.
Just the same wake-up call of like, you mean, did we make a mistake to choose to, you know, lift you? Do you think you're all that? We could have lifted anyone.
Right.
You are abusing this opportunity.
Right.
And those 10 years were unnecessary. I didn't have to go through them had I just humbled myself.
My God.
They were unnecessary.
Yeah.
That's why I am so passionate telling someone, don't stay.
Where
Just
you
turn
are.
quickly to God.
Yeah, the quicker you surrender,
Yes.
the quicker you submit, the quicker things begin to fall into
And
place.
like I say,
Yeah.
biology is savage.
Yeah.
It does not matter
Yeah.
who you lost,
Yeah.
what you're going through.
Yeah.
The time keeps going.
It does.
And by the time you wake up,
Yeah.
yes, you may make heaven,
Yeah.
but you have no good for God on earth.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
That's powerful. Time is crucial.
Yeah.
Every day matters. Every moment.
I like what Apostle Selman from Nigeria says that
Right.
if you give your life to Christ, say you're in 40, you're 50, by the time you understand the tenets of spirituality to gain capacity, know that God cannot shorten the time,
He can.
but by the time you build up
It's a fact.
and understand what it is you're dealing with,
Yeah.
it will be ref is already like
Yeah.
game over for you.
Right.
It's time to come home.
Absolutely, and not everyone can be a Colonel Sanders.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not everyone gets to, do that. So
Yes.
I feel like there's sometimes a laxity.
Yes. So for me, that's a big lesson.
Yeah.
Don't, whatever it is, loss, death, fired,
Yeah.
divorce,
Yeah.
you lose a boyfriend, a girlfriend,
Yeah.
you lose an income, your business shut, mourn.
Yeah.
It's so healthy to mourn.
It is.
Don't hold it back.
Yeah.
But don't stay there.
No.
I think in the Old Testament, guys were given 30 days. It was law. 30
Mourn
days,
and move on.
cry all you want. After 30 days, you're breaking the law. Why are you
Yeah.
still crying?
Yeah.
It's over, Bana.
Yeah, and we should have this urgency about our
Yes,
destiny.
yes.
Our destinies,
Yes.
just that time is of the essence.
Yes. Plus, recently I'm training my children because I'm balancing between soft parenting and hard parenting. It's a
Okay.
dice in our generation
Yeah.
with the Gen Zs
Yes.
and Alphas. How do you do the soft
Where?
They want the soft, but you know
but-
it's not entire. It's an imbalanced diet.
Yeah, it
They need
needs
some
to- absolutely.
muscle.
Agreed.
So I tell people, life will never get easy.
Yeah.
You have to get strong.
Yeah.
You just have to get strong. There's no two ways about it.
So are you the nicer parent between you and your wife?
I am. I think each of us has
Both sides.
both sides,
Uh-huh.
and we look at the negative side of that.
Oh.
You don't do this, I do it better.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have that going on.
Okay,
But
great.
she's great with, with the kids.
All
She's a-
salams and honor to her.
She's great with the kids.
Amazing.
For me, I tend to be an extremist, so I'm learning.
Okay.
I can be extremely liberal,
Yes.
and then I can be extremely militant.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm trying to get a balance.
I get that.
Yeah,
So tell me when you met your lovely wife in this journey. Is she the Koja lady?
no.
Okay. Just checking. I'm just checking.
So what happens is I've been in church. I think that was 2002. There's a
Yes.
story how I ended up in church.
Okay.
It's in the book.
Okay.
And
Get
so
the book, guys. Again, get the book for all the juicy details.
And so for me, I'm trying to run away from the club scene.
Okay.
And all the people I grew up with, majority that I had associated,
Why in the
we were
club?
all club bangers.
Okay.
So I know just meeting with them is just like this. Just a day, because you're still weak in the
I
faith.
get that.
It's
yeah.
not they are pushing you.
Yeah.
It's the environment
Yes,
just precipitates a certain
yes.
kind
An
of.
environment
Yes.
plays such a key
Right.
role. Yeah.
And so it was during this process that I'm trying to detox from that. We were doing a recording. In fact, still doing a recording during the DJ entertainment thing
Okay.
in church. In
Okay.
this church, I'd never been there.
Uh-huh.
So one day I go there,
Yeah.
and I'm a service provider.
Oh.
I'm sitting upstairs. I can't remember how many people are there.
Yeah.
So we are doing the PA and
Yeah.
a little bit of camera.
Yeah.
And it's a wedding.
Yeah.
I think 202
Yeah.
May thereabout.
Uh-huh.
And the pastor in a wedding, for me, I had it that way.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I hope there's a recording. What I had is, you upstairs, God knows why he took your beloved. And I start weeping upstairs in this church I've never been.
What?
I'm like, how did he?
Talk about
Remember, I'd
supernatural.
spoken about the other, nothing just happened.
Yes.
So it connects with this, because it's within 6 months I'm hearing this message. So that day
Yeah.
was a turning point.
Wow. And I feel like, sorry, as you go on, some of us are hearing things and we're sort of brushing them away.
Right.
There's a need to also be sensitive to the things we hear. That nothing just happens.
Right.
Certain things you're hearing, spaces you're in, they are not coincidences, you know?
Right,
There
right.
will be signs all over for
Right.
the move you need to make, for the decision you need to take, and just heed the voice.
Right.
Yeah, because God sees you and he knows exactly where you are and what you need right now.
Right. And it said God is always talking and speaking. Are you listening? No, you are hearing, but are you listening? So that's the question. So for me, that hit me that day, and that started also part of the trajectory
Okay.
to change course.
Right.
Because I knew this is not for me. Clubbing, doing all this is not for me. So I came to my senses, and from there, 2002, I'd never been to this church until today. I'm a volunteer and I serve to this
Wow.
church, the same
Amen.
church.
I love
So
it. Yeah.
it's in the process of serving in this church, you know,
Yeah.
trying to find myself, trying to just
Yeah.
detox
Yes.
of the things I'd gone through.
Yeah.
And for me, literally, as David says, I'll hide in the house of the Lord.
Yeah.
I literally hid in the house of the Lord.
Wow.
So especially I cry for the generation, whether you're millennials or Gen Zs,
Yeah.
no matter what you are, no matter if you're caught in, just name it, any kind of life situation, whether it's a sin or a circumstance, I say the safest place is just be in the house of God.
Absolutely.
Don't worry about being perfect.
No.
Don't clean yourself
Come
before
as
you
are.
come.
Come as you are.
Just come.
Yeah.
People look at you funny.
Yeah.
You just come.
Just come and stay.
it's not their house.
No.
It's God's house.
Right.
So what happened for me?
Yeah.
I stayed there.
Yeah.
And it's in the process of that
Yeah.
that one day, as we were serving,
Yeah.
this lady shows up.
Ooh.
And for me, I look at her. I'd never seen someone like this in a church.
Yeah.
And so immediately I knew
This is it.
I had this admiration
Wow.
of this person. Yes.
That's lovely. That is
Right.
a lovely, lovely
Right.
story.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And so
Yeah.
for me, it's from there then things started shifting.
Wow.
And among her and the friends I had,
Yeah.
the new friends,
Yeah.
there's one of the concepts I call environmental.
Mm.
Environmental.
Mental, yeah.
So your
Love it.
environment
Will
is superior to anything else.
wow.
It will condition who you become.
The
We are
decisions you
fashioned
make.
by our environment. It's biologically proven, psychologically proven, spiritually proven. You are fashioned by your environment. And so for me, this new group of environment friends, pastors, church people, in the beginning you hate them because you're like, you're too spiritual, you're hypocrites, or you're not too much fun.
Yeah.
But they're
Because your
literally
flesh will want to resist the change as well.
Yes, plus you're missing something that's not good for you.
Yeah.
Right. And so for me, from there
Right.
is when the journey then starts
Yes.
hitting a trajectory
Right.
of change.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I love it. I love where this story is taking us and just how relatable
Right.
everything that you're sharing with us is. And I also want to just invite our viewers to send in questions, comments, remarks.
Right.
We're looking forward to hearing from each and every one of you. I hope you're enjoying this conversation as much as I am.
Right.
So yeah, as we proceed, I was just thinking while you were telling us about serving and doing the sound thing within the church space,
Right.
the scripture that your gift will take you before kings came to mind.
Right.
And I'm like, your gift took you before the king,
Right.
literally,
Right.
because you're
Right.
providing a service and
Right.
you meet God in the
Right.
process.
Right.
That is amazing. So now you begin to journey with God, and what I know about initially when salvation is things begin to be stripped off of you.
Right.
Can we talk about that journey?
Wow. Like I said, the first thing is friends.
Oh, yes, you had actually begun that. Yes.
Friends. It was more harder for me.
Yeah.
They didn't push me aside. I was resisting.
You were pulling back.
I was pulling back. I wanted to be among this clique. And most of them are your childhood friends.
You wanted to stay cool.
I wanted to stay cool.
Yeah.
You wanted to belong.
Belong.
You wanted to belong.
Belonging.
Yes. So that is one. Two, it's just the fact that then God strips you of any kind of monetary hold on
Yes.
that you would use as a crutch.
Yes.
I'm still good. So for God to break you, he has to remove everything from you so that you can come to your senses and acknowledge need for help.
Wow.
Need for help.
Wow. So you've had subsequent losses, Ole, in your family.
Right.
There was your dad and then your sister. Did they impact you the same way your mother's loss did?
Each of these three uniquely have their own. I always try to play one of those of which one really hit me.
Yeah.
Of course, mom was a shocker.
Yeah,
the first
definitely.
close person to you.
Yes.
For dad, God really prepared us because he was hospitalized for a long time. So kind of, God knew if I just pick this pillar from you, it will crush you.
Yeah.
So I think God
He
had
prepared
mercy.
you.
Had mercy.
Okay.
For my sister, it was a great shocker.
Oh dear.
Just, of course, we see she's unwell.
Yeah.
Quickly, it's cancer. The next thing, she's gone.
Oh wow.
So for me, for her, when we went to, after the burial, is when, at the burial, I went. After everyone had left, I visited again, just not far from where she was buried. And I was now very morbid of even walking around where these people had passed. That memory was traumatic. So what happened to me was I wanted to deal with the fear of death.
Okay.
I said, I will not be imprisoned by the fear of death.
Yes.
I couldn't pass around Nairobi West. I didn't want to go in a hospital because most of them were hospitalized for a long time. And so what happened for me, I went home. In the book, I call it Show Me My Grave. I wanted to be done with, I will die one day. I will not allow fear of death to hold me.
Yeah.
So I want to decide where I'll be buried.
Yeah.
And then I go back and do life. And for me, that's...
What a way to overcome the fear of death.
I want to see I'll be buried. In fact, I started planning for even how I'll be buried in context of even budgeting how I'll be buried.
Wow. I've heard of people writing their obituaries.
Yes.
Yeah.
All I even planned everything so that I can come back and do life. Because I told the devil, you will not do me like that. No.
You won't hold me hostage with things that, you know.
And for me, that was very freeing.
Wow. Wow. So then you keep journeying with God, and you know, guys, there's so much we could say. There's so much you could share. I'm tempted to say, can't we just make this a podcast? You know, and just have episodes, and we're going through the book, we're going through other aspects of your life, because really, it's you. There's so much to glean from your story. And just for the sake of time, what are your final thoughts? What would you, as we begin to land, you know? What would you say in conclusion from that point, journeying with the Lord, to this point? You know, just give us your final, you know, nuggets and just...
Well, we've thrown about 36 subtopics in the book.
Okay, great.
And each of it, we kind of present a learning, what I learned, what was the pain, what was the loss, what I think I could have done better, especially for the younger generation.
Okay.
You don't have to stay as long as I did or some of us have
and
done.
that is wisdom, learning from those who have gone ahead of you. Yes.
So my parting shot, among other things, is one, we have the deportations happening quite around the world right now. So if anyone is facing a deportation, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. There's a whole lot that God can use any situation, including a deportation, whether forced, voluntary, or otherwise. So if you're deported from anywhere, US, UK, mostly it's the guys up north who deport the people from global south. So it doesn't matter which country. Don't stay in a state of trauma and depression. Contact some of us. We are free to walk with you and just encourage you. So that for me is one. And then two is more of now I don't define myself by the deportation.
No.
I more define myself by the destiny.
Wow.
So why did I have to go through all this? And as Steve Jobs says, you cannot connect the dots moving forward. You can only connect them looking backwards is when then a lot of things make sense. And so then you understand, as David said, it was good for me that I went through this. Had I not gone through this, I would not even be half the person I am.
Absolutely.
I will not have the destiny that I'm having. I will not bless people the way I am able to bless them.
To us.
But more so, of course, there's so much parts of the book. But it's then we're in a situation in our nation now where people are jobless. People are going through different kinds of crises. We have a bad economy. We have a lot of Gen Zs who are looking for jobs, opportunities to make it. So we've created what we call Ufalme 300M, which we believe is our calling from God. A mission to reach 300 million, to transform 300 million job seekers and employees into innovators, entrepreneurs, and change agents by 2030. So a lot of people say, how can you do it? Even the government cannot do it, you know? So we are reminded of David when Goliath was taunting this giant. So for us, some of the things we are dealing with in our society are a giant. But as much as we have a government and we have other entities doing something, we are convicted that unless a people turn back to God, they can never make sense of their life.
That's true.
You will keep recycling cycles of misfortunes, dressed as either different presidents, different leaders, different spouses, different siblings, different jobs. In the end of the day, you can only get meaning and deliverance, real deliverance from your Creator. As Miles Monroe says, you can only understand a product from its manufacturer.
Absolutely.
So all of us globally
Yeah.
are trying to solve issues
Yeah.
in a country
Yeah.
that is not even a world and
Yeah.
an earth that's not ours.
Yes.
Yes, it's been given to us,
Yeah.
but it has an owner.
It does.
The earth is the Lord's,
Absolutely,
and
and
the
the fullness
fullness thereof.
thereof, yeah.
Then why would you want, even though we write in the Constitution
Yes.
that we believe in a God, but do we even ascribe to Him? You understand? So one of the push, especially when it comes to the economy, joblessness, and all this, the Bible says, the blind see,
Yeah.
the deaf hear,
yeah.
the lame walk, the dumb they're able to speak,
Yeah.
the dead are raised back,
Yes.
the sick are healed,
Yes.
but the poor, the kingdom of God is preached to them.
Wow.
So you cannot resolve economic issues with money.
That's right.
You resolve economic issues with light.
Yeah, the gospel.
And unless there's that light,
Yeah. That
it doesn't matter
is
if you
so
make
powerful.
expressways and all this, they have their space.
That is so powerful.
But life is spiritual.
Yes, it is.
Unless you get your spiritual bearing
Right.
you will continue revolving around the mountain.
Hey, do I need to add anything? That is an amazing way to end.
Right.
We need to go back to the one who has the blueprint, the owner of the blueprint of our lives, of our nation, of our businesses. We simply cannot do it on our own.
Right.
Mwali Muytumbu, author of Deported into Destiny. It has been a pleasure to host you this evening.
I feel we haven't even touched nothing.
No,
We were still on the cover.
Honestly, we haven't even moved.
Right.
It has been an amazing time. Where can we find you? Your socials,
Mwali Muytumbu.
Okay.
Facebook,
Right.
IG, Instagram,
Great.
LinkedIn.
Yes.
Haven't been so active on some of them, but now
Okay.
we are doing a lot of that. So you can get me there. You can drop me an email.
Okay.
Mwali International with a single I at gmail.com.
Great.
My number is nearly public now.
Okay, please go ahead and share it.
0722 24 9911. And the book will be available. We're having a launch, physical launch next
Great.
Friday,
Amazing.
5:30.
Amazing.
We'll push the information out.
Okay, great.
In Nairobi.
Amazing.
Tuesday we'll know the venue.
Yes.
5:30 to 8:30.
Yes.
So we'll have the live book there. You can have the book is going for 1,500 Kenya shillings.
Please
And
come
as
ready
we
to
cut the
purchase.
ribbon
Yeah.
on that day,
Yeah.
it will also be available on Amazon.
Amazing.
KDP,
Wow.
so you can have a downloadable version.
Wow.
We are talking with the leading bookshops.
Yes.
So we'll have it in most of the leading bookshops.
Amazing.
But in case you are one of those, I gotta have my copy now.
Yes.
You can always drop me a text, a WhatsApp, or an email, and we'll be more than glad.
Amazing.
I feel we haven't even talked about anything, but
I know,
Such
but who
honor.
is time? We have just it has just sped by.
Right.
And again, congratulations.
we appreciate God.
Glory to God for your journey and your
Thank God.
testimony.
Thank God.
And I can't wait to see what more is to come from you, out of you.
Yes.
It is really beautiful to watch and very exciting.
Right.
And like I said, there's so much to learn and glean from you. Not just for Gen Zs, everybody. There is so
Right.
much for us here.
Right.
So, guys, I want to wish you a blessed evening. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here with us. Looking forward to seeing your comments, how you've interacted with us. And we hope to see you at the physical launch.
Right.
And also to have you interact more with us on socials. And God bless you as you purchase. It is an amazing ministry. And I've been your host, Michelle Malu. Have an amazing, blessed evening. God bless you.